Hello everyone, and welcome to another stream. I'm back again. It's been a minute. Last stream was on Sunday, I think. Yeah, cause Sunday, we did something different, and I forgot to change the name. I just saw now. Give me a second. I'm a bit sleepy today, so I forget things. So in part 2 of the keep. There we go. Oh, but there we go. It should be changed to the right one now. But yeah, welcome back everyone. Last time we did patterns and I got really far. I can now do a stream where we can make the mock-up and such for the blouse. But for today I'm gonna continue with the cape, because that one will be a lot of detail again as well. Just like the shorts, which I actually have with me this time. So if you want to see it in more detail, just ask, because it's very pretty. But let's get right into it, because I was a little slow today because tired. I don't know why, but I've been very sleepy. Yesterday I did nothing basically. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I've got this very big panel and I'm gonna sew this little thingy again. But the first time it went really well. I was able to do it, which was pretty cool. But yeah, it was a bit of a challenge, you know? And I just, oh no wait, it's this one. Ugh. It's gonna be very tricky again, because I have this little thing that I need to do. And I did it before, I can show, because it's very pretty. I'm very proud. But yeah, this is how the first one turned out. It looks very, very neat. And yeah, there's a little crease here, but look at that. That looks perfect. Exactly what I wanted. And yeah, it's just a tad bit difficult. But I can do it. I know I can. It just takes like 4 hours on stream. So I'm gonna be here for a bit today. Although it's very warm. Luckily in the evenings this room should be getting colder. Because I don't like to sit here in the morning. Because especially when it's hot. When it's colder it's alright here. But the sun is on this window here in the mornings. And when it's hot it can get really hot. So that's why I start at 2 p.m. today. Also because I'm just tired. I'm a very sleepy bean. But also because it's hot. I'm just gonna make a few little snips. Yes. Okay, now here's where the tricky part comes in, because it's a very curved shape, and you need to, because I'm sewing this by hand for anyone who doesn't know, because it's such a tricky thing to sew together by machine. But I know I can do it by hand. It just takes a minute to pin it down and just find a way to work with it. But yeah, I hope everyone's been having a lovely week. I'm sure most people are back to work again or back to school, which makes sense. I personally am gonna go back to school tomorrow, which I'm very excited for, but also a bit nervous, because I'm gonna go Like, I know one person from my class from last year, because they were going to the same study. But yeah, that's the only person that I will know. So yeah, it's a bit scary to meet new people. I think it can be a lot. But yes, okay, that's the first little bit pinned down. Now I'm gonna be working with my beautiful leftover piece from last time, because yes, I'm not gonna throw something away I can still use, you know. Also, flip, I don't have my bin here. Oh well, put it over there. But yeah, I explained last time a bit on how to do this, but I'm just gonna attach it first. Which you can do that in any way you want. As long as you know it's good and sturdy attachment. But then comes the most difficult. I'm gonna do a series of 3 stitches and just repeat it over and over and over and over again. And they're just 3 small stitches. So 1, 2, 3. I hope you guys can see this one instead. Like 3 stitches like that. I tried to explain this on the white part last time, and yeah, because white tends to be a bit tricky with my camera, unfortunately. So this time I can explain a bit better because I'm on the green side. And what the hell happened here? No, just a thread stuck on it. But yeah, and then I'm gonna go back to the first part of the other stitch. And then from that point I do 3 stitches again. And that's what I repeat every single time. And I always make sure my needle goes through all the layers as well. Also, I need to start my timer. I almost forgot. But yeah, it's gonna look like this then. I know I've got very good focus on my camera. But yeah, you got 3 stitches again, and then rinse and repeat, and that's basically it. So yeah. That's how I'm sewing this together. And it is a slower process, yes. But it's very relaxing. Hello, Napai. Hello, and Normalore as well. Welcome on in. I hope you're both doing well. I'm doing the very difficult part again of the other side of the cape, and I just explained a bit because I'm starting on the green side now, which my camera's like, yeah, I can show that. So you can see a little bit better of how the stitches go. But yeah, I'm back again with the hand sewing. the very relaxing zen stitches. But I hope both of you are doing great today. Although it is getting quite hot in here, or it's hot. But hopefully when the stream goes on, it should be getting a little bit colder here, because the sun is on the other side of the house now, which helps a lot. But yeah, it can still get really hot in here. It's like, why did it decide to be 29 degrees again? Honestly, I really didn't mind a colder summer. I really didn't mind it. But oh well, oh well. And I talked also about being excited for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm gonna go back to school. And it'll be a very easy first start of the year, kind of like you're gonna meet all your classmates and you're gonna do some fun activities and then you're gonna go back home again. Oh, you finished the varnish of the of the workshop. Yeah, nice. That's very lovely. Hope it goes well. And Crazy Herbert, hello, welcome in. Or Crazy Sherbet. I don't know why I keep missing the S, but Sherbet, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I'm starting with the very difficult part again. And it glides when you... Oh, nice. It's always lovely, because we got a, like, already pretty long time back, but we have a really pretty floor. And back when it first was installed, we were like, oh, it's such pretty. I can like skate now over the floor because it's so clean and it's so pretty. Yo, I just wasted the screen just now. No, just hello. Hello. It is hot, but I'm here and it's fun. Ooh, updates. Ooh, so shiny. That's a really pretty floor. Oh no, you had to return the fabric. I heard that you didn't get white fabric but cream or cream. I got the cream fabrics. But yeah, I hope you can get the right fabric that you need. It always sucks. It always sucks when that happens with your fabrics. Yeah. You should be very, very proud. That looks like... It looks so pretty. I mean, at least I would be very proud as well if that was something that I've done. You love the fabric. Yeah. Darn it. Why did they have to mess up the fabrics? Because did you order it online or... Did you do a little oopsie when buying fabrics? Because mostly I think that happens when you buy things online, but it could just be me. That's just bad at it. But yeah, I do hope you can find the one that you need, that you can actually use as well. Because I'm very happy with all the fabrics that I have for my venti, because I was a bit worried about the green, because I got a picture on my phone, basically. And then sometimes when you get a color from your phone and try to replicate it in real life, you can't, like... It can be a bit tricky sometimes. Oh, give me a second, there's something stuck. I'm back. I finished the electricity of another room and I... Yay, you pressed the electrician. Nice. I hope it went really well, all electricity. Yeah, they did a little oopsie, that's what I thought. Oh, there was another fine or cool cosplayer. They also had a little oopsie with their fabrics. But they waited a year to open the package. So they found out a year later that they had delivered... they had delivered one right fabric, but they didn't... The second fabric that they bought was a different color, but they didn't deliver the other color that they needed. So they had two of the same colors, but they only needed one of that color. And not two pieces of fabric. But they got the correct one now, even though it was a year since they ordered it. There was a little oopsie on both parts. But yeah, I hope you can get the one you need. Ooh, this is very exciting that you're already getting all the fabrics for Rena. Hecking exciting. I'm expected to finish the workshop yeah. I mean, that is the goal after all, to have an amazing workshop for the cosplays. Oh, but I hope it can be done, be finished soon. Because that's... I mean, of course, you want to take your time with it, but it's always very, very excited to be finished with something. I thought the blue one would work, but no, it's too dark. Aww. Darn it. Yeah, I can... I'm just gonna cut it off and get a longer... just me. One more time. One more itty bitty time. Or I can just do it just in case. Now move it around. 1 second. I need to cut my fabric. That's not a good idea. It's for navy, yeah. Sometimes, at least with buying colors online, I also have I'm like, I would rather want to see it in real life, like at a market or in a fabric shop. But I can understand that sometimes it's a bit difficult to travel to those places for some people. But I do hope you can find all the right colors. Because finding the right colors for a cosplay like this is just the best feeling. It's amazing. Honestly. Okay, this is gonna be difficult again. But I can do it. I did it once before. You're too picky about the colors. Fair enough. But I can understand it, because it is a cosplay that you really like and you just wanna make it perfect, and that's very understandable. That you wanna have the perfect colors. With some I'm like, it might not look the most similar, but it's a very pretty fabric, like the one I'm using right now. It's a beige, yes, but it has a pattern to it. And I just love that. Oh yes, I saw. Let me take a look, see if I'm slow to my phone. Ooh. That is a pretty fabric though. That is very pretty. Oh. But yeah, I can understand that that one is a little too dark, yes. I had that problem with my green one as well, because there was either a really bright one or a darker green. But I'm glad I stumbled upon this one, because I wanted something like, not per se shiny as well, but because there's this one cosplay where the green fabric is also kind of like a shaka, but probably a fake one, because otherwise it would be more expensive. But I was kind of looking for that as well, but I just couldn't find it in this type of green. But I'm glad at least I found a very pretty shiny fabric for it. Because I think that adds a bit of contrast as well to all the not shiny fabrics. And it's like this. It is not just one color, or like, it's not all matte. Which, I mean, it's not the worst, I suppose. But I'm really, really happy, so I hope you can have the same as well. It's gonna be dangerous. Welcome to the difficult part again. Yay. Makes sense. But yeah, good luck with the fabric hunting. It's not the worst, but it'll be fine. I found a fabric that might work. Ooh, it's a cotton brocade though. Ooh. That one also looks pretty though. There's so many pretty fabrics. This makes me want to buy fabrics again, but I can't do it. I don't have the money. I mean, I do have money for cosplay. I have a little thingy, but I want to keep that for the core set. And for other things, I mean, I'm gonna need in the future. For my Venti cosplay. Like, wood is very important. It's on also, or Oslo. So I need my girlfriend to pick it up for me. Or it's in Oslo. But I'm glad they can pick it up for you. It's pretty. Oh, I really can't wait until you're making it, because it's so nice to see all the pretty fabrics come together, you know. It's so nice. This makes me want to start another Genshin cosplay. But I can't. I need to finish this one first. I have to. It's illegal to start a new one. Also, it's really not helping that my hands are sweaty again. Now the chalk is disappearing. Downside of sewing in warm weather. Sweaty hands and chalk. But I think I'll get a white one for the waistcoat because I want the jackets to be without pattern in the fabric. Yeah, makes sense. Because I wanna... You know what, I'm gonna open it on my laptop again. It's such a pretty character. I'll still open it. If it wants to open, gee. I just start randomly streaming in Dutch. Because I was reading some messages on WhatsApp and they were in Dutch, and now I'm like, oh yeah. I remember I speak multiple languages. Oh. He's so pretty. He's too pretty. Sorry, I'm just gushing over more Genshin characters because they're just too pretty. Ah. Stupid sweaty hands. They be making life more difficult. Nice. There we go. But it's more pricey than the first one. Oh, yeah. That's also the problems that you get. It's too expensive. Although I think for this one, because I went to the market and I got a discount for the fabric. I got 3 meters for €10 instead of more expensive price, which was pretty nice. Also, this is not working with me. try. I'm not left-handed after all. Yes, you have to put yourself in lurk. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. Yes, for advanced electricity, you definitely need all that concentration. But good luck, Narmalur. The best of luck to you, and be careful. Yeah, you will get it if you have to. But I mean, with some other fabrics you can budget then though, because what I did, because I needed a lot of fabrics because there's a bunch of colors in it, so I did buy a few expensive fabrics. As for the gold that I bought, there was like 12 euros and 60 cents per meter, and I got 2 meters of it. But like with other fabrics that I was like, I'm gonna look at home first if I can find something in like my fabric stash, because you know that's free. But yeah, you can like budget then on other fabrics if that's possible, of course. If not, then it's gonna be an expensive cosplay. But I do think it will be worth it with how pretty it's gonna be at the end. So, let's see in a second if I did it again. If I did a hacking W. Yeah. A few more stitches. For now, yeah, and I'm sure she is. It's gonna be expensive, but it's gonna be hecking pretty though. It's gonna be pretty. And Chubby, hello, welcome on in. I am working on the cape again, and I just finished the most difficult part of this entire thing. Again. Do we have Doggo? Give me a second. Oh, I didn't mean to. We have Doggo! Yes, you can eat that. But Doggo! Hi! Ja. Ben je wel blij met te zien? Big stretch. I should be working on my cosplay, but oh dear, am I lazy little boy? Yeah, makes sense. But that was my dog. His name is Apple, and he's such a sweet boy. I always have to share him on stream. Although he was about to eat the paper for my paper bag. And that's a no-no. But yes, he's such a sweet bean. I'm gonna close the door again though, because I heard him walk up the stairs. He's such a cute bean. Oh, such a cutie. But yeah, Apple's the best boy. The best boy there is. Though I did put it in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I was like, where's my thread? But it was in my little thread box. But yeah, I was gonna show if it's. Oh, yes! I did it again. Ta-da! And yeah, it'll have a. Oh, that's a less of a crease. Yay! and thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I will do that. I'm gonna keep myself hydrated because it's hot. It's pretty hot. Wee. What? Yeah, it is quite a bit. So I'm very happy that it's just a tiny bit. Cause like this curve here, when I sew it together, it's like this curve and that curve needs to go together. So the way it is possible if you put little snippets in because you've got like a curve like this and then a curve like this. If you snip this curve, it can bend to the other way so that you can sew it together. The reason why I'm doing it by hand as well is because this is a very difficult curve. I could do it with the sewing machine, but I know I'm gonna be cursing and it's gonna go wrong a million times. So instead of that, I'm gonna do it by hand because I know I have enough technique in that it's more plausible to do. We're 2 days after. I would take 2 days after all the motivation breaks in between doing something like that. Yeah. Like I started this last week, I believe. I can't remember on which day, but yeah. I did it already one time before. So this will be the last time, luckily. But this is the other one. It looks very pretty as well. With all the other curves as well. Ta-da! So this is the first one. It took me around 4 hours on stream. Although I did talk a lot, like half an hour. So for my like record, like how much time I put in my like cost planner app, I did take off like 45 minutes from the entire stream because at one point I hacked up the like my stopwatch thingy that I have. So I was like, I'm just gonna take the stream minus like 45 minutes to like, it's not the most accurate, but kind of, it's almost accurate. My girl could pick it up when she goes shopping. Ooh, with her party. Actually, nice. Oh, that's great to hear. Always lovely when people you love can do that for you. It will be kind of impossible for my boyfriend to do it. As one, I don't know how many fabric shops there are in Chile. I'm sorry if I pronounced that country's name wrong. And then also it would be probably very expensive to ship it over to me. That's gonna be the biggest problem. But I got some friends here in the Netherlands that could do that for me if they want it. Like my sister, although I think that fabric shop is gone now. Or the only one they had is gone, which is like super sad. And yeah, I mean, most of the time I go by myself, but that's because it's very easy for me to go to many different fabric shops. Because one thing that I am happy about, that I'm not working on the Saturday, or at least I'm not working completely anymore. I quit my job. But because I was put on a Saturday morning, I couldn't go to the fabric market that I always like to go to for fabrics. Because there's just, it's the biggest fabric market in the Netherlands. So a lot of people that sell fabrics go there. You can even buy alright quality fox fur or faux fur, however you want to call it, the fake fur basically. And there's also like scraps of leather, and you can buy leather there as well, but there's mostly just scraps. But yeah, there's a lot of different kind of fabrics, and I like to go there as well. But because of school, because of work, I couldn't. Because it's like from 8 till 12 in the morning. And I would also always work from 9 to 1. And I'm like, Murr, now I can't go to my fabric places. Murr. But luckily there's still a fabric store in another city that I can go to pretty easily. So it's not completely lost. But it's really sad that one very well-known and good fabric store has closed, unfortunately. I think they went bankrupt. Or at least the company wasn't doing well. Because they had a lot of stores all over the place. And the one fabric store close to my sister was that store. So, yeah. It was a bit sad to hear that they were closing. So, yeah. It's unfortunate, but you can't do much about it. Other than buying all the fabrics left that you need. Because there was a big sale, and I was completely wrong, because there was sale on the fabrics already, but then you would get a sale on top of that sale, and I didn't know that. So I could have gotten more white fabric, but I didn't. So I felt a little stupid. As I'm getting a double tea, or double bubble tea. You're getting your bubble teas. Oh, I hope it's very lovely. But yeah, good luck on your way home. Yeah. But I did think I got enough for the venti blouse. And if not, I'm fucked. I mean, it's just a plain white cotton fabric, so if I get a little sample, I could go to another store and try and find the same kind of white cotton fabric about the fabric, but I've a good yeah, a bit sad, but I hope you can enjoy the fabrics when you get them. I really can't wait, because your Miku cosplay already looked so pretty, and now that you're gonna make Farina, I'm like, it's gonna be so pretty. Because I don't know, I get really hyped when people do very pretty cosplays. I'm like, it's so pretty. And I just get very, very excited for them. And I hope you are as excited as well. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. Well, will this one be for fun, or will it also be for a competition? Because I think either way it's gonna turn out amazing. But yes, we are starting. This one might take a bit longer because of my sweaty hands. Dang, this is really long. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah. They work more, amigo. Yes. Free dinner as well. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get dinner a bit later today, because I want to finish this one again in one stream. And I think I can, because I did a bit of prep work before stream. So, because I did a bunch of prep work in the last stream, since I don't have that anymore, it might take me a little less longer. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your boba tea or bubble tea, and your free dinner. Love me some free dinner. Now I also want to get bubble, or at least boba tea. Because we got a boba shop very close to us. So I don't have to go to the city to get myself some boba tea. Which is pretty awesome, if I say so myself. But will it work if I open my window? I don't know, because there is a bit of a breeze, but also not at the same time. And my fan is very loud, and I don't have a noise gate yet. I don't know how that works. I'm very confused by it. Ooh, hope it can be a content piece. Yeah. I hope if you win that you can win back all the money for the expensive fabrics. Because that's a win-win situation, you know. You get an amazing prize, but also then it's not it wasn't as expensive anymore because you got back the money from winning. If not, I would have bought the Doki Doki version. Yeah. Makes sense. I'm mostly like, I mean, thanks to very lovely people that donated on my Ko-fi, I was able to buy more fabric for the Venti cosplay. So thanks to them, it really helped me. Because yes, I could save up, but my job is terrible, or was terrible with paying. Or at least the hourly wage is like shit. So I could save up, yes, but it was a lot more difficult and it would take me a lot longer. So thanks to lovely donations, I was able to buy things faster. Which I'm still very, very grateful for. They're very, very cool beans. And I will definitely mention them when I'm done with the cosplay. I'm like, yes, I do remember you. You are a very cool bean that helped me out. But yeah, I do hope that you're, if you're that it can be a competition piece and you win the money back. Because right now, I don't know what prize there is for the cosplay contests that I'm gonna be entering, but I would like to have first place because Venti's already costing me like almost 400 euros. So, but I did like spend that money not at one or at once. It is over like a period of a year already. But it's still quite a lot. Which is like, yes, this is very fair. Because the most money I spend on fabric, foam, like the foam clay and resin, I needed new glue and stuff like that, and new sealers, and that's just expensive. 1,000. Dang. That's a nice price. But yeah, I mean, I could just take a little look, see. Because I do follow them. But it's also hard to find. But I think it's at least more than 100. Right. Doesn't say though. Why doesn't it say? Oh well. But yeah. When I'm gonna enter into a cosplay contest, I'm gonna look and see. Because if I get 500 euros, if I win, you know. That would at least cover 90% of my cosplay, because I will spend, like, probably most of my money will go towards the wood for the lyre, because I'm gonna buy expensive wood, you know, because, yes, that's why. But I definitely already, I think I have enough for the corset already, because I only need to buy the, yeah, mine is around that as well, around 200. Like, I mean, 150. And then for my, for the foam and the glue and the sealers.
The time is
all the stuff.
3:00 p.m.
It's another 150. And then just all the other things, and like shoes, that was like 40 euros already. So hacking expensive things. Also, I think your laptop is, you do a great job, Papa. And you're not as hot. Nice. But yeah, I'm definitely spending a lot more time on my cosplay than money. But it's worth it, you know. It's worth it. And I'm really glad that I did get a discount on the green fabric. Because although it wasn't too expensive by the meter, it's still nice. When you're kind of like working on a budget, but also not at the same time. Because, like, yes, I could have bought a very cheap wig instead of making mine, because since I did a little oopsie and I didn't calculate how much yarn I actually needed, it got a bit more expensive than it needed to be. And I could have bought a very, very, very cheap wig with that. Yes, I could have. But I'm more proud of the wig that I've made myself than if I bought a very, very cheap wig with the same price. As without the beads, resin foam, yeah. Because, like, especially corset, like the boning of a corset, that's expensive. But yeah, like, and I still need to buy a few things. It's like makeup and I need to buy new panties. Because the ones that I bought, I just really don't like them. And I know at the fabric market, they also sell panties there. And I've heard that they're the best you can buy anywhere. And I was like, why didn't I just go there the first time? Because now I just wasted money. But, you know, I learned from my mistakes. And I'm gonna go there and buy good panties, because then they won't be ugly, because they kind of are the ones that I bought. They aren't the prettiest, let's just say that. Most of the beads I already have. Ooh, that is nice though, because I do have that with the fabrics as well. It's like most of them I already have, which helps a lot. Or like kind of most of it. Which also helps for the bubbles that I'm making, because having already a lot of beads helps. Because beads can be expensive, you know. They can be heckin' expensive. I got a lot of beads from your mom. Nice. That's very lovely. She used to collect them. Oh, that's very cool as well when you can get stuff that you already have, and especially from family that you can just use. Because I don't know, I just find it very, very nice to be able to do that. Because for the all the I now forget the word for it, but the embroidery thread, there we go. Most of it I got from my mum's and grandmother's stash. So since they had a lot of it, I'm like, yeah, can I use it? I'm like, yeah, sure, of course you can. Because they're not really, like, my grandmother can't do it anymore because she's, not here anymore. So it's going to be kind of impossible. And also my mum, she likes to do more crocheting than that now. So, yeah. She does that, and I'm gonna do the embroideries. No, and it's been a lot of fun so far. So, yeah. But yes, it's time to continue with sewing this together. Because then, once we're done with this, I'm gonna go to the next detail, which is gonna be applique. Applique stitches all over this place. Yeah. It's like it's a family cosplay now. Oop. And sorry, guys. Luckily, it's just 30 seconds now. I think I like that a bit more. I will make a lot out of it, but that's okay. Because I do need to see if I have that one. Boop. I don't have it here, do I? I don't think so. But it will. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And welcome back. If you didn't get ads already. Oop. That's a lot. I don't have a car, you stupid. Always love it when I get those emails like, do you want to sell your car? Do it via this, because we are better. And I'm like, I don't even own a car. Do you even know me, bro? Do you even know me? No. Because I don't have a car. But oh well. I'm just gonna block them. And hopefully that'll keep them away. And if not, it's gonna go to spam. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3 instead. Or because now, because is it expensive to get Baldur's Gate 3? Because I don't know. I mean, I watched a little stream from someone that does Baldur's Gate 3 a lot, and you don't know, and it seemed like a fun game, but I don't know. I don't really have an opinion yet, but it did look fun. Yeah, they're not streaming now. But yeah, it did look fun. But maybe it's just gonna be one of those games that I'm gonna watch instead of play myself. But maybe one day, it could always change. It can always change. So many little threads just from the fabric, because it's very, it frays a lot. It just does a little fray here and there. If you can notice it already. I have to check the PS5 prices since it came out today on the PS5. Nice. Yeah, I don't have that. I only have a PC, so I could check it on the PC. Cause I imagine it's on Steam as well. Cause that's mostly where people get their games. Unless they're old school and going and buy a CD or DVD, I don't know what. I think it's a CD for a game. At least, you know, the old school. I also need to finish Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. That's a pretty big game as well. Because I watched the playthrough from, what's her name again? From, I completely forgot the name. Give me a second. I'm sidetracked again, I know. But they're a very, very lovely streamer. It's not Sharp, look, that's someone else. Gabs Smolders, there we go. I watched Gab's live Gab's series on it, and it was very, very lovely and relaxing. I think it could be a fun game, but I don't have a Switch, and I don't know if it's on PC. Because I think Zelda's only on console, right? But it looked like a very, very lovely game to play. But there's a lot that you can do in that game. It's a very, very big game. But I mean, yeah. No wonder they worked 5 years on it, you know? But what I am most excited about, though, is this weekend. Not only because I'm gonna have a lot of fun streams, like the piano stream, which will be Sunday. Be there or be square, or you won't be able to choose the song that I'm gonna play. Of course, if you're busy, I can understand, but if you want to have fun with pianos, come Sunday. Sunday is gonna be the day. At 2 p.m. CST time, or CEST time. I need to pronounce it correctly. Yeah, 2 p.m. Cause yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can try and learn songs like Megalovania from Undertale. Or other songs that you might like that I can play on the piano and learn and be educated about the beautifulness of pianos. Yes. Also, I'm gonna do another bauble stream, which I'm gonna continue, or I'm gonna work on this one. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna work on this off stream, and no, I'm not gonna do that. But one thing that I can show that I haven't showed before, because yes, I'm gonna get distracted in the stream multiple times. Wee. But I finished 2 of them already. If it wants to show, because it's very bright. There we go. These are the first 2 that we finished. Yee. I'm very happy with this one. Although some of the and let's just say the embroidery isn't the prettiest, but you know, I try to learn the world is mine dance for. Ooh, yeah. Oh, good luck with that one. Cool. But I'm so happy with these. They're so pretty. But yeah. Just pop it on there. So these are in the background now. It was the most easiest one. Fair enough. So many little threads. The pile that I have over is mostly out of all the little threads that came loose while sewing this. Not because I'm using a little thread from my spool, like this one. Although I have used already quite a bit. Only for this cosplay though. And one exciting thing about the weekend, it was not only my streams, but where I was going is that there's gonna be another episode of Hell of a Boss, which I'm very, very excited about to see. Because it's gonna be an episode with a character that I really like. Or I'm beginning to really like. At first I was like, cool design, but I'm not sure. But now I have my opinion, and I really like the character. And it's gonna be all about Fizzeroli and Osmodius in the series. And I'm very excited. I'm hacking excited. Because we got a few sneak peeks here and there, like little gifs. And it's looking so pretty as well. I can't wait, because it got delayed a week. But at this point, I really don't mind if it's gonna take longer than they thought it would be, because it's always gonna happen. And I'm like, it's alright. I'm really not gonna be mad, but I know some people are, because it's just some stupid people, you know, on the internet that are just gonna be always angry at it. Also, I'm finally using my wireless mouse again, because for some reason it didn't want to work for a really long time, so I was like, I'm not gonna use you. But I really like it a lot more. I might still buy a new one if it starts to act up again. But yeah, it's just a lot easier to use, because then there's not an entire wire here. And then I have another USB port that I can use if I ever needed it. You know, if I ever needed it, I could use it. Yeah, very, very excited. This is gonna be a fun week. Yeah. I completely forgot to do the other stitches. Whoopsie. Because I'm also gonna go back to the quilting bee this week. So it's gonna be a busy bee. I mean, I'm gonna go to a quilting bee, so makes sense. Oh, but it's gonna be a lot of fun again, because I really, really miss it. Although it's gonna be a bit scary to go, or dangerous for me, because at the quilting bee is at a fabric shop and a studio as well. And it can be quite dangerous sometimes if I'm in the mood for new fabrics, because, you know, it's a fabric shop, and there's all these cool stuff that I want to buy, but I don't have money. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun again. Oh, that's my finger. Also, it's been almost 1.5 hours. I am gonna get a snack soon because I feel like I'm getting hungry. Or no, I am just hungry. And that's okay. Snacks are good. Just shaking it out a bit. Because it is just... And although one little downside about this fabric though, it does wrinkle a lot. Just like... or easily. Like cotton fabrics. Like the blouse, I will have to... Like when it's washed, I'm needing to like iron it immediately, and I hope I can get all the wrinkles out of it. And I think if I use, because I'm gonna use for the big cuff that he has, I'm gonna use interlining or interfacing to make it stronger, so that hopefully that piece won't be as wrinkly as the others. And the color as well, because yes, that is a good thing to do to avoid wrinkles. Not for the skin, but for fabrics, you know, is best. Also, yes, having this pen on the other side isn't the best, but I can deal with it. It isn't the worst. Yep, that's in my face. That's not what's supposed to happen. You silly goose. But yeah. Also just gonna run some ads so that, you know, maybe ads will be a little less. But who knows. Still figuring that whole thing out though, how I want to run the ads on here. It can be a bit tricky. It was a full bus and the guy tried to knock to get on, but the bus just drove. Yeah, fair enough. If the bus is full, it's full. Like, you're not gonna get on. That's life. Yeah, we love it. Like, here in the Netherlands, if the bus is full, on the screen, instead of where it's gonna go, it says the bus is full, and it will just drive. It won't stop for you. Even if you really have to get on, you're just out of luck. If it's full, they won't. Yeah, they won't let people on, because it's like there's a reason why there's a limit of people. Not only because of Corona, a very long period of time, there was like a limit on how many people could be on the bus. But yeah, it's for safety reasons as well. It's like, sorry, but there's just too many people now. It's gonna get dangerous if we're gonna let you on, you know? Which makes a lot of sense, but a lot of people are still gonna be angry at it. I'm like, that's not gonna help you though. Yeah, duty test is full as well. But at least you're... I mean, I hope you are on the bus. From the sounds of it you are, but It's a lot nicer to be on a full bus than be the one outside that can't get on now. But it also sucks to be on a full bus. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Like, fully packed buses aren't just not great. I don't like them either. But sometimes you kind of have to. Or at least I kind of have to, because I either need to go to school or work. It's like, it's a bit impossible not to go, because I'm gonna be late if I don't. But luckily in my summer vacation, when I went to a job, then I needed to travel with train and buses. It was quite quiet because of school and such. So that was pretty nice. So it wasn't as busy. Oh, you got where you needed to go. That's nice though. That is nice. That is good. Yes, yes. But I'm gonna grab a snack because I'm getting hungry. So I'm gonna put it aside. We arrived at this much already, which is pretty good in 1.5 hours, I think. That's pretty good. Nice. You guys can enjoy this little bit for a minute. I will put you guys on the break screen. Because snacks are important. This is also the time for you to get some snacks. I will put on an ad so that, you know, maybe there will be less ads for you guys. And also money for me. Because I do want to try and get to the point where I can get money again. Because it's like, it is a small amount, but it's nice to get a bit at least. So yeah, be right back. And I'm back again. I had my nice and lovely lunch. Oop. One more hydration. And now let's go back to what I need to do. Thingies. But yeah, I hope everyone had a nice and lovely break. Hope you got some snacks as well. If not, just some rest in general is always good. Let's go. It's a difficult one. No, pinning this one down is a bit more difficult. What do I do now? There. But I got there. Eventually. Now. There we go. And I can start back up again. Let's go. Pardon. That's it, a bit better. No, I barely can see where my lines are. I love it. Absolutely amazing. Oh, not the worst, I suppose. try and have better posture, you know. Bleh. Just gonna change these a bit. It's getting annoying when I prick myself. It's very annoying because tomorrow I'm gonna go back to school, yes, but I don't know how long it will be, and I need to buy some stuff. So yeah, I really hope it's not gonna take too long tomorrow at school. Because it doesn't just an introduction week, basically. Which is not that big of a deal, but it's nice to get to know each other. And it's always fun to go to a new place, because I'm going to go to an exhibition. I think is what it's called. If not, the Dutch word is tentoonstelling. So if you want to Google it, that's the word. Tentoonstelling. And it's a pretty fun word. There's also I don't know what you call them again, but it's one of those sentences that can be very hard to say. And one of them has that word in it. And if I would say it, none of you would probably get what I'm saying. It's like, that's just gibberish. What? But again, that's what mostly with foreign languages. It's like, what the hell are you saying? But that one is just a tongue twister. That's what it was. Now I remember. It was pretty funny though. So it's a pretty fun tongue twister to say. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. I hope the trip went well with everything and such. Cause I'm kind of dreading going tomorrow with the bus. Cause it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot in the bus, but I kind of have to. I think. Because I don't have bags on my bike anymore. Like the ones that you can put in at the back of your bike. They're amazing to have though. 10 out of 10 would recommend. But mine broke, unfortunately. You got a strawberry fruit boba. Nice. That sounds lovely. I really like strawberry as well. Strawberry is really good. Also, blackberry. Blackberries are pretty nice as well. And apple. I really like apple and peaches. Or mangoes. No, it was mangoes, not peaches. But we got some pretty nice choices at the boba shop near us. Or near me. It's very lovely. Now I want to go and get some boba tea as well. maybe tomorrow. When I get back after school. Because we're gonna spend money then already anyway, so. But I hope you're enjoying it. It sounds lovely. And I've got another curve done. Now a bunch, at least like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go. Also, I think I got a little pop-up. Oh, it's those stupid ones. Saying about a car that I don't have. Ooh, picture time. Ooh, that's a big one. Nice. Oh, now I really want to get one too. Tomorrow I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna share a picture as well because they're so good. They're so good. Dang, man. I'm just looking at someone else's server, and again, there's someone that's gonna try and buy something, but the shipping prices alone are more expensive than the product itself. Like, what the hell? But yeah, crazy sometimes, shipping prices, man. They'd be crazy. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, I think I can get it done today. I think I can. Everybody done with 5 more to go. That's pretty alright. That's pretty alright. But I hope you enjoyed a lot the boba. Boba tea. Ooh, you're getting pumpkin soup as well. Nice. All sounds so lovely. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for like dinner. With garlic bread as well. Nice. I've never eaten garlic bread myself, but I do like garlic, so I should try it at one point. I should try myself some garlic bread. But yeah, it sounds lovely. Sounds so lovely. Alrighty, let's continue. Someone in a group chat flexing that they're still on vacation in Italy. Oh, you love garlic bread. I mean, it does sound really, really delicious though. I don't think I've ever tried it before. I might have, but I didn't I probably didn't know that it was garlic bread. Because sometimes when you go to a restaurant, right, you get those little trays with bread on it. And some of them were like really, really good. I just don't know what kind of breads they are. But there might have been garlic bread in those thingies, because I've had a few of them throughout the years. I just don't know if there was garlic bread in here. But it does sound just lovely though. Garlic bread with nice soup. So delicious. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna eat today, or for dinner, because there's a bunch of choice. I could make some schnitzels, or bake them with either noodles or bread, because I can then like make a hamburger, but then with the schnitzel. You're going to Italy next week. Ooh, exciting. Oh, the soup is leftover as well. Soup is always good soup, even if it's leftovers. But I hope you enjoyed the soup. But nice. I hope you have a lot of fun in Italy. I've never went there myself before. But I heard it's a nice country. With lots of nice food as well. I'm not one, I don't have money, and two, me and the family never really travelled further away than North Holland. Which is the place where we always go to on vacation. It's a province in the Netherlands. Because we never, like, back in the days, my parents would go to France to go on vacation. But ever since they got kids, it was just not possible, because we would not, like, an hour-long drive was already too much for us, Oh, you've been there once, but that was a year ago. Well, I hope you enjoyed again. And yeah, now to be honest, I don't really look forward to going on vacation, because I have to look on what their views are on human rights and such, and that kind of ruins the fun of going on vacation, to having to look if it's even safe for you to go to another country. Like, I mean, I could probably go to, like, Germany and Belgium and such, I think, and maybe France as well if I wanted to, but yeah, it's definitely like I'm never gonna go to America, period. One, because I don't really have anything that I want to see there. That's also the thing, I don't really have a drive to go to different countries like other people. But I'll never, like, no. It's just like, I mean, it is already like a guideline in, like, when you go, like, traveling, and there's, like, on an official website you can see of what kind of country is safe to go to. And I think for Australia and for other countries, America was not a safe country to go to if you were LGBTQ+. I was just like, yeah, that's really fucking obvious. But, like, I don't know, I never really had a thing with America, so I don't think I'm gonna miss out. But, like, it would suck for people that, like, have family over there, and it's like, yeah, sorry, I can't visit you guys, because it's just very unsafe for me to travel there, even though they might be a lovely, lovely family, It can still be dangerous and shit. Which is, like, it's very sad. It's very sad. America's off my bucket list. Oh yeah, that sucks. It really sucks when you have family and then it's like, but yeah, I can't go because and just like a bunch of other things, like I think there was a cosplay contest that I can't remember which one. I think it was the World Cosplay Summit. I think it was, but that organization decided to go to a country where if you can't join anymore if you're LGBTQ plus, basically you can't join that competition anymore because one, it's not going to be safe for you, and also the stupid rules around it is like some dreams of people becoming the best cosplayers in the world is just gone now because they're LGBTQ, which is just absurd. And it's just fucked up. But yeah, unfortunately people decide to make decisions like that, and what can you do about it? Nothing, unfortunately. But yeah, it takes the fun out of going on vacation, you know. Then have it because you want to have fun. You don't want to worry about that, you know, because it's vacation. She wanted me to join next time they visit their family camping there. Yeah, no crossplay, especially for trans people as well, because they still consider their gender of birth as a thing. So even if you are very male presenting, if you are trans and doing a male cosplay, you can't go because that's, for their eyes, that's crossplay. So because they still see you, even though you look the opposite gender, you're still considered your gender at birth, which is just like fucked up. Like, no, I don't stand behind it anymore, unfortunately, because I know a Crafty Jellyfish really wanted to go to that competition, but now won't anymore because of it. Because she's LGBTQ plus as well, and yeah, it's just the country itself is just not safe to go, and stupid rules like that. There's like it takes the fun out of cosplay, and I don't know how they thought that was a good idea, because that's how I see it. It might be different for other people, but I feel like there's a lot of LGBTQ plus people that do cosplay. And it's very sad that a big portion of people can't ever be the world champion in cosplay anymore because of stupid rules like that. And also very understandable that they don't want to support something like that in a country that human rights are questionable, you know? And it sucks. But yeah, I'll just continue with the lovely competitions in my own country, and maybe international, but in countries that do have human rights. People are boycotting that con, but it's not really the con itself that made the rule. It's because of Florida that made... Yeah, and also because I think Dubai is where they were placed now. So I don't know if that's the same convention that you were thinking about, but
the time is 4:00
is
p.m.
because, also thank you laptop, but because they are now like the company itself that runs that convention is now situated in a country that just isn't good for people. And I think it was either Dubai or Saudi Arabia, but I don't remember. Again, I don't really know much about it, but what I've heard from Jelly is that basically a lot of people don't want to support that convention, or at least the people that decided to do that, you know, they don't want to support them. Because I think, like, some organizers are probably a lot of friendly people, you know. I would really like to believe that. But just because some higher up people decided to be assholes, yeah, they ruin it for a lot of people, and it's just fucked up. It shouldn't be that way, you know. But I don't know if it's the same one you meant, but at least the one Jelly means. understand. I don't want to support people like, yeah, like, it's just sad, because I heard that the convention itself, it's a lot of fun. It's just that stupid people like that try to ruin things, because then yeah, they're the same people that gatekeep cosplay, and that we already hate those people, so they're already doing the same thing those assholes do. And that's not fun, because cosplay isn't about that. Cosplay is about that you can be anyone you want to be, and it shouldn't matter what your gender is. It shouldn't matter what your skin color is. It shouldn't matter your height or whatever, how fit you are or how not fit you are, as long as you're having fun. And it should be about that, and it shouldn't be about stupid rules because of bigoted assholes. I have a very strong opinion about it, as you can tell. It's sad because higher ups ruin. Yeah, they just. I have a feeling they're not in the loop of cosplay, or the good side of cosplay, that is, because I know there's some assholes out there as well. And I think, yeah, you shouldn't compete because asshole reasons, basically. Oh. You know what's the other, like, ridiculous thing that I've just come across as well? In, like, you know, the sports scene is already fucking ruined anyway, for trans people. Although some of them are fighting really hard, and I applaud them. You're great people. But the thing that I heard is that they're now restricting women from competing in chess. It's like trans people, or at least trans women, aren't allowed in chess anymore, because they say because of the brain, which is very easily debunked by science, but alright, they want to believe their nonsense, because that's what their agenda is about. But yeah, chess, a sport that anyone should be able to play against anyone, because one, it's also sexist as well, is that women are not as smart as men. That's one really big problem as well, which is like, just what the hell. But then to think that, because science says that trans people's brains are different and more closely related to the brain of their chosen gender, which has been supported by science. But they completely throw that out of the window and saying that, no, you still have a male brain, so it's going to be unfair if you're going to be in female chess or whatever. It's like... they think they're smart, but they're actually not, because science... science, yeah. Chess should be... Yeah, chess should be a genderless sport, because it's not about... It's about how smart you are in the game, and anyone can be smart at it. Like, it shouldn't matter what brain you have. If you have a smart brain for chess, then you should be able to play chess competitively. And yes, for some sport I do understand that there are strict rules for trans people. But that's to make it fair, and even with cisgendered people there is still a lot of advantages amongst them as well, so it's just such a ridiculous argument to have, honestly. Sometimes I do laugh at it and I'm like, oh bruh, you're just sad that other people are better than you, and that so happen to be a trans person. Like, just say you're bad at losing. Don't be a bigoted asshole, you know? Because sometimes that's just the thing. Like, they're just bad at losing, and they don't want to lose. You know? Then get over it. Get good. Skill issue, you know? If those are men who say that they don't sound very smart. But that's the whole thing, they aren't smart. Like, you think something, like, yes, you can have an opinion, but science says otherwise. It's not a fact. Science. But then again, you have people that say that science isn't real, which is a whole nother thing, and I'm like, how? But whatever. And I think the most ridiculous thing is when they start talking about elementary school and high school sports. That's amateur level. Why the fuck you care so much that your child is playing against someone else's child? It's a sport. Get over it. You know? Facts over feelings, right? That's what you all guys always said. Facts over feelings. Well, why don't we apply it to this as well? The fact is, your child just want to play sport, and it doesn't matter what team they are in. If they're good at the sport, they're gonna be good at the sport. If they're bad at the sport, they're just gonna be bad at the sport. If they're having fun, should it really matter? It's elementary school level sports. What else are you gonna think about it? I just find it ridiculous sometimes. These people that, but the children. But it's sports. It's for fun. It's like, yes, some people are very competitive in sports and they do want to make it their career. But that's not for the majority, though. Sorry about this rant, guys. I just find it ridiculous, and it just came up again not that long ago. Because there's just a lot of, like, I try to avoid it now a bit because it's getting a bit too much. But there's just a lot of bigots on the internet that just shout, scream and shout. I don't know how else the song goes. And let it all out, even though that's not a good thing. And they say, whoa, 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 whoa. But yeah. I am glad, though, that I don't have sports anymore. Or at least I hope I won't. I might still have that this year, but I really hope it's not that case, because I hate sports. Although I think it will be easier for me to do sports. I just don't like it in a school setting. New Sciences, a New Science did say bigots are stupid, so should we listen? Yeah. I mean, I do think you should always question things. But if it's proven over and over and over again, then I think it's damn good evidence that suggests that, yes, science does work, you know? If it can be proven every single time, then there might be a high chance they are correct, you know? Ooh, also one other thing that I found very funny that I heard last time is like, yeah, you have also that argument that vaccines cause autism, but someone twisted it. It said, no, autism cause vaccines. You know why? Because a lot of autistic people really like science and you know, that field of research. So, a lot of people that make vaccines could be autistic. And I just found it like, yeah, that is pretty cool that there's a lot of smart autistic people out there that make vaccines that save lives, you know? I think that's pretty cool to twist it in a positive way. Be like, yeah, autistic people do help, because they make vaccines, and vaccines help. And I just thought that's just a very, very, you know, positive note, instead of negative. But let's grab a new thread. But yeah, I'm very glad I'm not in America, to be honest. And I can very much understand if people want to leave. Very, very understandable. Or at least go to a state that is actually supporting you, you know. And I know it's difficult. But I do hope for everyone that wants to leave that they are able to. Because stay safe. I don't want my wholesome beans to be hurt. because I do know there's some people in America that watch me, and I hope the future will be brighter, even though it seems very grim right now. But it feels in a lot of places very grim, which is just no, it's not supposed to happen. I remember they banned a book about seahorses because they changed genders. Because that's, oh my gosh. Then they should ban Nemo, because clownfish are agendered, and they can change their gender and give birth. So they should ban Nemo. And any book about clownfish as well. Also, most of the time the males gave birth as well in seahorses. I don't know, because I think I heard about it as well. There's like, the male seahorses gave birth instead of the females. But then again, they can change gender, so does it really matter what gender you are? No. Because they're fucking seahorses. Yes, they do. And it's like, I thought it was a pretty cool thing, you know? Because that changes the entire gender norm. It's like, but look at seahorses. They just be chilling with whatever gender they want to have. Or what suits them. And it doesn't matter if they're female or not. They can give birth. Which, to be honest, if males or men could give birth, there would be a lot of differences between abortion and shit. I think, because, you know, sexism and misogyny and stuff like that. It's like, but what if it was different though? So true. Like, that they're only making a fuss about it because they don't want to have women to have power, because they're fragile bigots that have emotional feelings, but they don't want to recognize it. And they're acting like 5-year-olds, honestly. Like, bruh, get over it. Oh. But yeah. Like, if you look at nature, they would have to ban nature entirely. Like, there's so much stuff that they don't agree with in nature already. Like, the penguins, the fathers take care of the egg, and not the females. Although they also projectile shit as well, which is a whole other thing. But again, they are gay creatures, or animals, not creatures, out there, and they're like asexual. They're like snails. You should have to build snails, because snails, they basically fight on who gets pregnant, because both snails can get pregnant, like, and both have all the organs to be pregnant or to impregnate. Like, you have to ban snails as well, and they're snails. Like, there's so many things in nature that suggest otherwise, that I'm like, what are you even doing, man? You have to ban, like, you can't go to the zoo anymore, because there are fish there. There are probably snails everywhere in the world anyway. Like, there's so many animals that can either change their gender, are agendered, or, you know, it doesn't matter what gender you are. You can get pregnant. Like, you would just have to bear, like, mostly probably aquariums, because it's mostly, I think, the fish animals. I forgot the name for them. But mammals, I think it's more linear to us. Also, one other comment that I saw is that gender isn't binary but binumeral? Or I don't remember the word, but it was another bi that explains better what gender is, because it's like, gender is a spectrum, yes. Even if you're cisgendered, you can still be on the spectrum of your gender. Because some people are a bit more masculine and some are a bit more feminine. And sometimes features of genders can overlap, like, such a wild thing to know. They're gonna, oh no, what about the children? They might be on the spectrum of their assigned gender. Oh no. It's sometimes so silly. Like, although yes, it is a very serious topic, I do try to make it a little laugh out of it, because it's not fun. Let's just say that. But you know, you're not gonna with fighting fire with fire, you know. And they're gonna be even more mad if you laugh at them. That's the more fun as well. Just laugh their ass off, and you know, they'll be even more mad. Yay! Oh, sorry about the rants today. But yeah, you know, that happens when you are transgender. It's just part of your life now, because everyone questions your human rights every single day. Yeah, we love making bigots mad. I remember Elon Musk said we could cure autism when autism is not an illness. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, it's like, that's also a thing. They thought that transgenderism, or how they ever like to call it, is a disease or an illness that you can cure, and it's like, no. It's in our brains. It's proven by science that our brains are completely different than cisgendered people. Like, if you can change my brain, you know, I would love that. I would love if you could just take out my brain and put the correct brain in there, and I wouldn't have gender dysphoria. That would be great, you know, but you can't. You can't do that. So I'm just gonna live with a brain that is different than my body, you know? And luckily I am in a country and surrounded by a lot of lovely people that help me throughout my transition, which, very exciting though. Next week on Wednesday, I'm finally gonna get tested, or like get a blood test to see what amount of testosterone I can take. And you know, so that they have also, it does normating in Dutch, but that so they have a starting point at where I began. Because, you know, for other people that think that you can just get testosterone, no. There are certified professions or professionalists that I'm gonna be with, that are gonna give me controlled an amount of testosterone, which they are gonna do their hecking best at their job, because, you know, they're certified in that field. Because that's what I also think. I just don't think they have a trust in the medical field. A lot of Americans, because yes, I can understand healthcare is just terrible there. But if you, because they did not just get all of that out of nowhere, you know. And also, Levinina, hi. Where I'm talking a bit about bigots and such, because it came up again, and then I want to rant about it. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm working on this opposite part of the Cape, and I really did this. I did it again, and this time it turned out better. There's a little less of a fold here. My D&D DM just had her first gender transition surgery. Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, yeah, I hope everything went okay, because there can be a lot of complications. Oh, I'm doing fine as well. It's a bit hot in here, but I'm dealing with it. It's not too bad. Mostly because the sun is on the other side of the house now, so this one should be at least a lot, or getting cooler at the end of the day. Although sometimes it just still gets because, you know, I got my laptop on, and humans also radiate warmth, which sometimes is really nice, but in summer, no. Oh, and also I'm in the attic, which if I go like one stair down to like the the first floor, it's immediately like a lot colder, and I'm like, why can't that be here as well? But you know, heat travels up and such. But it's so amazing that they had their surgery. It's like, for me as well, I'm really happy that I got my surgery first instead of hormones, because one thing, I was waiting for 3 fucking years. I was like, it shouldn't have waited, it shouldn't have been any longer. And yeah, I'm really happy that they were working fast with me to get my first thing done that would help me the most. Because I was not happy. Like, I mean, the thing is that I look a lot happy because I'm doing a lot of things that I love. But when I'm not doing the things that I love, I wasn't happy. And yeah, it was quite difficult. So I'm very, very happy that I was able to have the chance to do my top surgery first, which went amazing, by the way. I'm very happy with it. I am actually soon gonna try and go swimming again. Because one thing that I loved to do as a kid was swimming. And I was pretty damn good at it as well. But because of, you know, puberty and dysphoria, it got ruined for me. I still try to do it from time to time, but because I loved it. But whenever I got out of the water, I hated myself. Which isn't fun, you know, because it takes the fun away from if you're with friends or with family, going to the beach or going to a swimming pool and you want to have fun. You don't want to be in misery, you know. And now I hope to go swimming again, because I really love that, and I'm very happy for myself that I have the confidence, and you know, that I'm comfortable enough to do that again. And it makes me really happy. But I'm also a bit scared because I know there are a bunch of bigots here as well. I've never met them personally yet. But you know, always knowing that there might be bigots around, it's just, it ruins the mood sometimes. But yeah, I'm so happy for everyone that is able to get healthcare to get the stuff done. Because it sucks when you can't. It's life ruining. So I'm very, very happy for her as well. And then, to be honest, I really can't wait till my voice changes. Because, I mean, I don't mind my voice. But it would be pretty damn cool if I had a lower voice though. It would be pretty damn cool. And also, I'm very, very curious if I'll grow a beard by myself. Because that can happen. It doesn't always happen, and it takes a long while. And yeah, I'm just unsure if I'm gonna have like a beard like my because some people in my family do have like great beards, and I'm very jealous of my sister's boyfriend, because he has like kind of like a Viking beard, but then a shorter version of it. But if he had grown it really long, he would look like a Viking. Just saying, it looks freaking awesome. And I'm just very curious if you know, with just testosterone, if I'm able to do that, because I like, since I've never been able to grow that myself, you know. I'm very, very curious what it's gonna look on me. Because I know if I'm gonna have the same problem as my brother, it's probably not gonna be much. Because my brother is one of those people that has a hard time growing their beard. Or I don't even know if he really wants that. But I'm very curious. I think I would look really cool, but I just can't imagine it. Because I don't know. I've never seen myself like that. But I'm gonna be very, very happy. And then it all depends on how well it goes, and with waiting lists as well. But I am also looking forward to my next surgery, but that will be I don't know the name for it, but it's gonna be a heavier one than my top surgery. I think you would just call it a bottom surgery, or at least one of the bottom surgeries that you can do. Because there are like multiple ones that have all different names. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to that, because that's from the voice thing, that will be the next one that I really want. And I'm gonna see how long that will take, because I imagine that the waiting list for that is longer than other things. Also, one other fun thing. I'm in another waiting list that's gonna take more than a year. Yay! Because I finally got myself signed up to be diagnosed or not for autism. So I'm gonna look into that with professionals, but yeah. The waiting list, they said, is more than a year, which they could have just said it's gonna be 2 years, you know? Just give me the worst, and then I'm gonna be happier when it's like, oh yeah, you're right now. It's your turn. It's for, oh yay, I didn't have to wait 2 years. I have a problem with getting a surgery myself. I want to get a hysterectomy, but they won't let me. Ooh, what was that again? Wait, I'm gonna translate that word real quick, because Dutch words and English words can sometimes be very different in the medical field. Oh yeah, that one, thank you. That also helps. I just didn't know if you want to say it, so I thought, Googling it. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I also want to get that one. And another one. And then more surgeries downstairs, although it's really sad that the person that I'm talking with said that although I really, really want to give you this surgery, know that it's very, very dangerous, so I'm advising you not to take that surgery. And I'm like, but I wanna do that. And I might go for the safest option, yes, but I still want it. Why are you saying that I shouldn't? And also just saying that, like, yeah, some people, they keep that. And I'm like, no. I thought I made it clear, like, a year ago that I did not want that. But it's with the whole thing, but you've got a perfect... It's so healthy, and it's just so sad to get that away. And I'm like, no, I don't want it. Because, like, for me, I'm one of those people that I don't want to have children, or I don't really have a need for having children. So that's already like, no, I don't want it. If I want it, adoption is always a choice that I can make. Which they don't... It feels like no one ever thinks about adoption as an option. Which rhymes. Sorry. But it's such a... It's like... If I wanted a child, there is still a choice. It doesn't... it's also the thing that you can't love a child if it isn't your own. And I'm like, of course you can. That's the whole thing of being a parent, that you're able to love your child no matter what. Unconditional love. Have you heard about it? But then hammering down on that fact that, yeah, but what if you change your mind though? Because I have a feeling that's why you're having a bit of a hard time with it. It's because doctors say, but it's perfectly healthy. But what if you change your mind? Or at least that's what I mostly get from people that have a hard time with it. I could be wrong, just so correct me if I am. Although it's a lot less with me, because I made it clear that no, I don't want that. But I might decide to do a few other things that I thought about doing before, like keeping a few things, because I forgot what they're called. But at least one organ in your body that keeps, producing hormones. And if you remove them, you can't make hormones yourself anymore. And I thought that a choice that I can make is to keep those. So that if I ever, am not on testosterone, I still have hormones. I just don't know what it's going to do, and I still need to look into that a bit more. But that might be one option. Although it's not for any reason that I want to keep still being able to have a child of my own, because I don't want that. I don't need that. I'm also a person that doesn't like pregnancy because I find it gross. Because, I don't know, I think it's just a very icky thing that there is a body growing inside of you, and I just really, really don't like that idea. You know, it's just, ugh. It's like, kind of like a body horror to me, basically, if that explains it the best. Like, I really, really don't like it, and I'm like, I really feel for people that they get hammered on, but what if you change your mind when they feel that way? Because, like, they're gonna be very unhappy when it's happening, and they're gonna feel the most disgust about themselves, which just also makes them depressed, which is like, you're just hammering on someone that doesn't even want it, but just because you think it's the best for them. Sorry, I'm also very... I have opinions. Yes, sorry that I'm also that person that talks way too much about their opinions online. Got the same comments. It's so healthy. You might regret it. What if you want kids? Or you need a good reason for getting through. And also, the one other thing that I've heard, you're too young for that. You're too young. You're gonna change your mind. And I'm like, no. Some people don't change their mind. Because the regret rate of getting children is higher than the regret rate of trans people. Just to show, the regret rate for trans people is under 1%. The regret rate of having children is 7%. So, you know, I think it should be up to the person that can give birth, not to anyone else. But yeah, unfortunately not everyone thinks that way, and especially people in the healthcare system that should be helping you and not putting you down for it. You know, they should listen to you and to your wishes and not put them down. That's the whole reason why you're going to a doctor, so that they listen to you. And yes, of course, they can give you advice, but you can also disagree with that advice, and they should listen to that instead of being an asshole. I don't have wanted it removed in over a decade, nor going to change. Yeah, if it's already been a decade, then like, what more reasons do you need? Like, like, honestly, for me, it's also a bit different, but that's because I already wanted it whenever I was a child. I didn't want it. The reason why I'm back with names, because I forgot everything about biology, because I hated it, that the things that I had were associated with being a woman, and I hated that. It made me very upset. So I literally forgot everything about it, which doesn't really help, because sometimes there is some useful things to know about, you know, biology and stuff, and what's healthy and what is not. But yeah, because of that, I already knew from, like, whenever I got, like, my first period, and I was pretty young, at 13, I believe, like, I already didn't want it, like, when I was that young. So I knew from a very young, I might not have known why, but I knew I wanted it gone. And now, since I do know, it's even more stronger that I don't want it. I was a teenager when I wanted to remove for the first time. Yeah, like, some people, they just know pretty young, and we should just listen to young people. 'Cause, you know, we should give them what they fucking want and not be assholes. It means that it's your body and you do what you want with it. And if you have a thought about the pros and cons for the future and you agree with the choices the others have, nothing to say. Yeah, like, people should not be able to decide about your body, and you should be the only person that has you know, that is able to do that. But other bigoted assholes make that very difficult for some people, and it's very, very sad to see. because it affects a lot of people, and a lot of vulnerable people as well, that are in bad situations, or your life, because pregnancy is very scary. People die if they don't get health care, and it could be such a simple thing as just getting an abortion. Because there are some people, I don't know if you heard it, but probably because it's been all over the news, even here, is that some people are suing, I don't know who, but at least people that decided that abortion should be banned, because they were almost at the point of death because of the rules they put in, and that shouldn't be the case. And even because they wanted their child, but because something went wrong, now they don't have a child anymore. Which, if they had the things that they needed, there might have been a different outcome. And that's just, even for the people that want children, it is good to have healthcare. It's just such a simple thing that they don't think about, because they have a very narrow-minded view about things, and I have very strong opinions about it. Yeah, I'm also very scared. The reason why I don't go to parties, why I'm very scared of getting kidnapped, or that word, what the one I mean, and just getting, in places that, things could go wrong. Because I'm just very, very scared of it. I don't want that. And because of assholes, mostly men, which, how ironic. But yeah, I just, even someone as me, that men still scare me, even though I like men. Some scare me really badly, and I'm like, it shouldn't be that way. But and but mostly because I just really hate the idea of something growing inside me that I don't want. Like I said, it's body horror to me. It's no. And I think that's for a lot of people, or at least I think so. And also, people just don't want to have kids. Like, they just don't want it. And yeah, the reason why I like to stay inside and do cosplay. It's honestly the best. It's way better than getting pregnant. It's just do cosplay, bro. It's a way better hobby than being a parent. Although being a parent isn't a hobby, it's a job, I know. I was trying to make a joke, but bad joke. Sorry. But yeah, I hope one day there can be a world where it doesn't matter who you are, people listen to you, and you can get the medical or the health care that you need. It is like, I like children, and my girlfriend wants to be pregnant, so she will be the mother if we choose to have. Yeah, like that's also nice that she does want to do it, and that I have a feeling that she doesn't mind that you don't want it, but you still want to have kids, yeah. And then again, even if both of you didn't want it, but still wanted children, adoption. It's like, it's a choice. You don't have to do it, and you can perfectly be fine with the choice that you do make. And I do hope that you can have a lovely home together, for the future. Because, to be honest, I don't really look forward to the future. Mostly because there's so many things going wrong at the moment. And I'm just a bit worried about it, which doesn't help. But I do hope for everyone here that they have a lovely future. And that they can enjoy their future and not be miserable. Being a parent is a 24/7 job. Yeah, it's not always easy. And some people just aren't suited to be parents, and they only notice that when they do have kids. which is sad, yes. But at least they know that they want to have the best for their child. And to be honest, some people just shouldn't be parents at all. Some people just know. But yeah, it is a job, and some people underestimate it. But one couple that I am looking very forward to them being great parents is I don't know if you guys follow PewDiePie, but PewDiePie and Marcia, or Felix and Marcia, they got a child, and I'm very, very happy for them because they look very happy together, and I really hope, because they've not been uploading, which is very fair because they just had a child, or they have a child now, which is like fair. That's your priority now. But I really hope they're the happiest together, because you know that's what I would show, is like, this is a good way to be a couple, you know, at least from what we can see. Like, yes, couple goals. Right now I just like being an aunt. Yeah. It's probably gonna be a while before I'm gonna be an uncle, because right now the only one that I know about that wants to have children is my sister, out of my two brothers and me. Like, she has a lovely boyfriend, which is like a third brother to me now, actually, which I do really, really like. It's a very, they're very great together, and they're so lovely. And the only thing that is keeping them from, you know, having children's one is because they still think they're a bit too young, and they also want to have a good house. But you know what it is right now with housing, it's terrible. But if they ever do get a beautiful house, you know, that they can have kids in, you know, that they have enough space for everyone. I do hope they're very, very happy as well together with the kid, if they're gonna get one, you know. But probably only then I'm gonna be an uncle, because I don't know if I'll ever be a father, because that really depends on my partner. And right now my boyfriend is across the world, and you know, long distance relationship is very different than one close by, so that could always still change. Although he's a very sweet guy, so I do hope for a future together, but it can always change. So I'm keeping an open mind about things. But yeah, if something's changed with that relationship, I don't think I'll ever find anyone again. Because to be honest, I'm still very surprised that I even have a boyfriend at this point. Mostly because I don't really meet people, and that I just don't know who's gonna like me, you know. I don't go to parties, I don't really go outside, and then yeah, you don't really meet a lot of people. And yes, maybe I could meet someone online again. That could always still happen, but yeah, I would like to stay with my boyfriend now, but you never know what can happen, which is unfortunate. But I'm keeping my hopes up. We're both just very busy now, which is, it's alright. He's doing a good job at school, or at least I hope he's still having fun. I haven't asked because I keep forgetting. I'm really bad at talking to people, honestly. I don't know why that I keep forgetting to be like, hey, how are you doing? Because it's such a silly, easy thing to say, but I don't know why it's so difficult. I don't know why. Why it's such a difficult thing to say. But yeah, he's a very, very sweet being. And I love him. And I really, really can't wait to meet up with him at some point in my life. I don't have any siblings, but we have some close family. And she's just a baby doll. Yeah. I mean, you can still be an aunt in that way, yeah. And the blood of the coven is thicker than the water. Yeah. You know, sometimes you also don't have to be family related to be someone's aunt. You know, there are different families out there, family structures and such. And it shouldn't really matter as long as you're a good aunt, which I do believe you are. I do believe you are the great aunt, the great crafty aunt, or should I say cosplay aunt? Yeah. Also, yeah, I'm gonna be like last time. Because I'm almost done. I just need 2 more after this, which will probably take me half an hour. Also, boy, I'm so sweaty. Ooh, nice. Oopsie. Sorry if that was loud. I was just moving my chair. Yeah, that sounds great then. That you can meet more family. Nice. That sounds very, very lovely. Very nice. But yeah, I don't really care if I'm gonna be an uncle or not. But you never know, maybe my oldest brother or my other brother will find someone again. I don't know. That's far in the future though. Probably. I don't know, I feel like my oldest brother just... I don't really know his opinion about it, but I have a feeling that he doesn't really, he doesn't really need it or want it, I think. But yeah, I've not really heard any of his opinions about it, so I don't know how he feels about it. But yeah, my brother, he's right now more focusing on his or my other brother is more focusing on his mental health now. Which I really hope for him that's gonna go well, because even though he might look fine, I know he's struggling, but I hope today he isn't, and I hope he has a happy future as well, because he deserves that. He's right now actually going back to school again, which is nice, which sometimes has been very difficult for him. But it's good to see him going to school again. And I'm also gonna go back to school, which I'm gonna be dead tomorrow. Because I was already tired today as well. I was like, do I still want to stream? And I'm like, but I really want to finish this though. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So here I am. And I actually got the energy again, which is nice. Because yesterday I had a pyjama day, which is basically I just do nothing for the entire day. I stay in bed, do nothing, and just rest. Because I haven't done that in quite a bit. Because I've been having a lot of fun streaming. But I was like, I need my rest. I need to stop. I actually did plan on buying anything, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow after school is done. You know, because the shop that I need to go to is close by my school, or like a few minutes with the train or with the bus. It's and then a bit of walking, but that's it basically. It's not that far away, and then I just need to find where the shop is, because the city that I go to school with, I don't really go into the city, or like in the center of it, because there's a lot of shops you can go to, and yes, I do go for fabrics and stuff, so I do know where that is, but it's like 2 minutes away from the train station, so it's very easy to find. But the other shop that I need to do, because I need to buy some crafty things for the cosplay that I'm going to do with my friends. I don't know if I told you yet. I think I did. But I'm going to do a fun and exciting cosplay with a friend of mine for FNAF. Or for the FNAF movie. We're going to be matching. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But I need to buy some things. I also actually, first of all, I need to look at my paints. Because I haven't done that yet. But it's a bit weird if I grab them right now, because I need to stand on my table. Like, I need to stand on this. It's okay though, I can do it. Like, this is a pretty sturdy table. And also, this table is laying on top of the, I guess you could say the ceiling of the staircase, if that makes any sense. Because, yeah, it doesn't have any... potent. What's the word in that in English? Oopsie. It doesn't have any... It's not arms. I don't know. But the thing that makes a table stand, yes, that thingy. This table doesn't have that, because it's laying on the thingy for the staircase, and there's a plank of wood on the wall that helps it. Yeah, right. Oh no, yes, there is. There we go. I was like, wasn't there one? But I was just not feeling in the right place there. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit weird if I just gonna stand on my table midstream. There's not gonna be any feet on my streams. No. We're a wholesome Christian channel. Which is a joke, because I'm not Christian. I could have been Catholic though, if my parents didn't stop being Catholic. Which just probably would have been a lot different growing up if my parents did keep being Catholics. Although I don't think their opinions would change, like on, because I'm transgender and stuff. But maybe they would have. I don't know. Then again, they just really didn't like it anymore. They're just like, we don't really have love for this religion, and we just don't really care. So they stopped. Which is, I don't really care. I don't really feel like I'm missing out on anything with not being religious. Which others might say I am, but I don't really feel a need for it. But, you know, for anyone who does want it, I hope that you know, that it helps them. Because that's mostly what people want, is that it gives them rest of mind, it gives them, you know, help in life, and it just makes their lives better. And I do hope that it's for everyone that is religious, that they are happy, and you know, that they have a fulfilled life. But I just don't think I need it. And I think that should be cool as well. But yeah. So yes, that does indeed take me quite a bit. Because last time I think I counted like 3 hours and 15 minutes. because I took 45 minutes off of 4 hours. You know? So yeah, that makes sense, because I did do a lot more prep for the other one on stream. I did that off stream this time. Because I was very excited to start on it. Although I almost forgot that I was going to do this stream today. Because I was like, I'm not going to do anything Wednesday. I'm free on Wednesday. And like, what do I want to do on Wednesday then? But oh yeah, I was going to stream on Wednesday. I just completely forgot about it. But then I remembered. So yeah, we're streaming. Or I'm streaming this. But yeah. Do. But I do hope you have a lovely trip to Italy again. And to see family. It's always nice. Well, unless they're not fun family, of course. Then it might not be. But I have a suspicion that you do have nice family. Ooh, you got some white ribbon. Nice. Yeah, I was also like, yeah, I need to get some ribbon. for Venti's corset. I think he also has one. Although it's a very, very interesting one. It's like, yes. Very practical. It's not at all. Which, the one thing that I'm not looking the most forward to is one detail in the corset is where... Give me a second, because this is not pinning the best. Is where there's like holes in the corset, which I can show, which from the hole hangs a little windmill. No, it doesn't completely show it. Maybe this picture does. Yeah. Basically, oh, sorry about the camera. Basically this. There's a hole right in that little thingy there. Like, why? Why is it there? It's not having any purpose except for that there's a little windmill that hangs from it. Like this. This is... although it's technically like floating, it's not really attached to anything in the game. Which is like, you stupid. But yeah. Just one of those things, you know. Just one of those things. But I think I know how, but it's gonna be a bit tricky. Oh, but you're very excited to have a full... Yeah, full of ruffles and laces. Nice. Oh, exciting. Oh, your Miku cosplay just looks so amazing. It is cute though. It is cute. And I think it's gonna be the first time wearing a corset as well. And I heard that it's very comfortable. So I'm looking forward to it. And making
the time is 5:00 p.m.
Things left up, but at least I can't wait to make it very pretty again, because I know it's gonna be very, very pretty. Because just look at what I've made so far. It's so pretty. But yeah, it's like one of those things that I'm like, huh, what? Like with the pocket in the shorts. Which I'm still very proud of that, how well that worked out. I guess kids screaming again. Oh, but yeah, I can't wait till everything's together. Yeah, like, I don't know why people say that it's uncomfortable and stuff. And like, you can't bend your back, you can't do this and that. But basically, back in the old days, like women were playing sports in corsets. I think they were cleaning in corsets. I think you're wrong on that. You know? And it's just a Hollywood thing, and it's a film thing, and it's also a thing in history. It was fake news, you know? It was fake news in history. It's like the old fake news from nowadays. And then people still like have that notion that corsets are uncomfortable when actually they're there for support. They were the bras, or before bras basically. And bras are supposed to give you support. And sit comfortable, and if they're not, then maybe it's not a good fit. Then get a better fit, you know? It should be very, very comfortable. And I'm like, I want to make it very, very comfortable. And corsets are a very great thing for cosplay as well, because sometimes you've got very heavy wings on your back, and without a corset, or without at least some training, you're gonna break your back, and that's not fun. You don't want to break your back. So a corset could really, really help with that. And it's like, yeah, of course, because it's like, it has like bones in it. Not like historically anymore, because killing whales isn't a good thing. But you know, getting the alternatives, or from metal, like the metal ring thingies, that gives some structure. And yeah, of course it's gonna help you a lot with cosplay, because things can be heavy. and I think if I ever do that as well, I wanna have a good corset for that. Like if I'm ever gonna do a character with like 9 tails, I think it could also help. With like for comfortableness on the back of the back, or the lower back. I mean, I think that could really help. And for wings, yeah, for wings, it's probably gonna be the best option for cosplay. But yeah, I just find it stupid that people say. Like, but shouldn't that be uncomfortable? And I'm like, nothing should ever be uncomfortable that you're wearing. It should always be comfortable, and if you're not comfortable with it, then maybe change it, you know? Because it should be comfortable. And unless it's like a fabric that you just aren't really good with, then yeah, fair, just don't wear that fabric anymore. That's, you know, fair. But if it's like a clothing item, it's like maybe buy a different size, or get a professional to look at it. It's like, why isn't it sitting comfortable? Because sometimes it just takes a professional to know what the hell you're doing. And that could be a YouTube video, you know, that could also be just someone you talk to. Oopsie. But yeah, I'm very, very curious how that's gonna feel. Because it's definitely, it is for pretty. It is not a functional corset, I think. It's just to be pretty. like I don't know what kind of function, because Fenty does not have boobs, and he definitely doesn't have man boobs. Because that's something Jelly talked about as well. It's like, everyone has boobs, or everyone can have boobs. It doesn't have to be women's boobs. And that's what I'm gonna talk about next month, is all about boobs. Because there should be a healthy relationship with that, and talking about it, and health. For anyone to know, that's related to Boobtober. Because we're gonna join Boobtober. Hopefully. Yeah, Boobtober. I just need to work a little bit more onto it. on it. But I already have a lovely, lovely setup. I might just need to put it on here as well, depending on where I want to stream. Because I think at least for the Friday evening that I have planned, I'm going to do it in my other room. So I'll have my VTuber on. Because you're going to see my desk, but I don't want to see my background. It's going to be ugly. And it's very messy anyway, so I love my VTuber, which you're gonna see tomorrow as well if you're curious. So tomorrow in the evening I'll be back with the last episode for Undertale, I think. I think I can finish it. But well, I'll see. But yeah. I'm waiting for October to make because ooh yeah. So you're gonna join as well? Because I sometimes forget who's in the Discord server and who is not. I want a feature modder for my D&D character. Ooh. Well, if you want to know a great, amazing artist, I mean, you also need to like the art as well. If you don't, then yeah, there's other people out there. But a crafty jellyfish, amazing artist and amazing rigger. I just, she's the best, honestly. Oh yeah, you're with Booptober. Yeah, Booptober gang. Let's go. I'm very hecking excited for Booptober. I really hope that it's not going to be too busy in October and that I can do 3 streams in the weekend or on the weekends from Friday till Sunday. I really, really hope so. And if not, I'm like, sorry homework, but there's something more important here to be done, you know? Remember that family member that yeah. And like, I just want to also have my experience because I want to get that audience that might have difficulty with like doing checkups because of dysphoria. Because I mean, yeah, last year I was there with Booptober as well. And just thinking about, just the thought of thinking like doing checkups and stuff, I was terrified of it, honestly. I was very, very uncomfortable with that idea. And I just want to share something and then maybe some advice on what can you do, because it is important. So yeah, because I'm not for every trans person, and I might be one of those cases where autism might also be a factor in it. But since I'm not diagnosed yet, I don't know. But since I had so much difficulty with it, I think I could reach a few people. And if you know you're still a bit uncomfortable with it, but not as much as me, it would still be nice to be like, what do I do then, you know? And I think that's a good thing to do, is to get those people as well, because I'm sure they're around somewhere. And even if I'm not, I think it is good enough to just talk about it as well. Like Jelly says, spreading awareness is good enough. But of course, I want to do my absolute best, because go home or what was the thing again? No, I don't remember the saying anymore, but yeah, I want to do my best to help, because last year it was a lot of fun as well, and it was very, very educational. And I had a little message in my timers running here on like Streamlabs and such, of like, hey, a very cool bean is doing fundraising, go to them, and if not, here's a link to the website with more information. So I helped by just spreading a little bit of awareness. I wasn't as educated, and this time I would like to read a lot about on the website as well, to be a little bit more educated about it, so you know, so I can get a bit more knowledge out there for the beans that join here, you know. And I think it's good to talk about those aspects as well, because there's, I mean, I'm probably not the only one out there. So, you know, even though it might just be one person, if I can help that one person, then that's all I need to do. That's all I need to know, you know. As long as you have breast tissue, you can get cancer in it, no matter what gender. Yeah, no matter what gender. And I think that's not a lot of people know that. And to be honest, for me, when I heard, like, I knew breast cancer was a thing. It's not like it was a foreign thing, but I never really knew much about it. Like, it's not like I got anything from that from school or anything, or from people that I knew. I knew one teacher in my high school that had breast cancer, but she wasn't really a teacher of mine, so it was like I wasn't really involved by it. But other students that was their teacher, they were like how do I say that? They were more involved with it, and they gave her some flowers because she had surgery, and I think that took a toll on her, which is why she was gone for a bit as well. Because that it can be a lot for a person, and yeah, they should have all the space to recover from everything as well, because it's from what I've heard, if it's just a breast reduction, or just getting one thing away, it can be a lot sometimes, because everybody reacts differently to surgeries and such, and with complications and stuff can also happen. I myself got a mastectomy as well. Yeah, that's the word, right? Yeah. So I know how it went for me, and it went amazing for me. I had no problems at all. But I'm not every person. So it could be different for someone else. And also, yeah, cis women can get mastectomies as well. Because technically, I think it was a surgery for that before it really got implemented for, or maybe it was simultaneously. I don't quite remember what it was, but yeah, it's not only for trans people, which is also a stupid thing that people tend to forget, that a lot of things aren't just for trans people. They are for everyone first as well. And they're like, hey, we can use this actually for trans people as well. Because, like, hormone blockers, that's not just for trans people or trans kids. They're for other kids that get puberty way too early, or like it's not good for them, or there's something going on where they need, but they don't have to be trans. And that's what they also forget, the bigots, is that it's not always about the trans people. It is sometimes just healthcare. And people should have healthcare. But then again, already free healthcare is just a sensitive topic to them. Which is like, it shouldn't even be a debate. It should be a basic necessity. But then again, food and water isn't a basic necessity there, so I just think America's fucked at this point. Which is really sad, because I do want America to be doing well, but it doesn't seem like it is. At least from an outsider looking in, and from hearing from all the people, that's like, yeah, it's shit here. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I can see that clearly. Even though I don't live there. Though I don't really want to. But that's just life. At the end of the day, people get born in better places than others. Because some people got their shit together and others are just evil human beings. Which I'm like... no, I'm not gonna say that. That could be a bit insensitive. Which I'm like... I'm saying a lot of insensitive things. Probably. But oh well. But yeah, boobs. I can't wait to make an announcement in the Discord, because I need to do some. I have a feeling that America become more and more like North Korea at some. Yep, you said what you said. Yes, boobs. Which I was gonna say, like, unfortunately, there are just some bad people in the world, aka North Korea. I don't think anyone wants to be born there, unless you're in the family that controls everything. Which I'm like, does Kim Jong-un even have a wife? Do they even have children? Because I don't know. But I know his sister is even worse than him, so I am worried sometimes about that. You know? But then again, what can you really do? Well, you know what we can do? Talk about boobs, because yes, everyone has boobs, confirmed. I say so myself, because yes, I don't know if anyone has ever seen that meme of like either it's coffee or boba, and like the hot women like put it on their boobs so that they can drink out of it and don't need to hold it with their hands. You also have the male equivalent of that, and I'm like, yes. And then you also, like with the meme as well, yeah, it's mostly boba, yeah. But then you also have that friend that just is flat-chested, and I'm like, their boba is a mid falling to the ground. And I just find it very funny. And I'm like, yes, representation, nice. Because I'm definitely that flat-chested friend. Now, that is, of course, I'm very happy with it. And to be honest, I don't know if I ever have a lot of muscle mass. But you never know when I start swimming. Because I'm gonna do like basing back and forth and so, but I've heard that swimming is one of the most full body workout that you can do. So I never know. Maybe I'll be buff one day, and eventually when I take testosterone, that will change as well, because I will be making more muscles than fat, all that stuff. Yeah, boa. Or a booba. Booba makes is boobs. Yes. That also makes it funny. But I don't know why, but I also feel like I've seen someone make it with coffee. But I could have been wrong with that. I could have remembered it incorrectly. Because that happens, you know, that happens. I'm a very forgetful. Or I misremember a lot of things sometimes. But I find it very funny. So yes, every booba is important, even if you're flat-chested booba. Because cancer would be hot. Yeah. But like the takeaway coffee then, you know. But now that I think about it, yeah, it is probably boba because of the straws. Although, some people do drink coffee with straws, though. So, but I do think it was boba, yeah. Also, I'm almost at the end. Hehehe. Which means, I can go till 6. I can prep all the stuff for the second, or the next detail. Which is gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun as well. But yeah. I'm at the end of the rainbow. Oh yeah, iced coffee comes with straws, yeah. Could have been that one then. But who knows, I don't know. I have not seen that meme in quite a long time, but I do like it. I do like the meme, or you know, sometimes it's also an animation. But yeah, let me, because there's strings all over this place. But yeah, we're done. Oops, sorry. I will iron it after this, but I'm gonna start with the other one because that one is ironed. But look, it's now pretty. Ta-da! Now it's on to all the details for this cave. I can do it though. I'll be fine. It's just a lot, you know. It seems like a lot, but when it's finished, like that was okay. That wasn't too bad. But it's always that, you know. Also, sweaty. Because I need this, which is the rest of the details that I need to do. Also, yeah, right. I'm gonna sit on this again. Because this is leather and it gets very sticky when I sit on it. With my sweaty ass. I didn't think my tummy could not hold the dinner. Oh no! No! But I hope it was a lovely dinner though. Because, yes, this is one that I could start soon. Because I'm gonna do probably this one, which is the longest detail that I need to do. This is like a whole little swirl or thingy that goes from here, whoop, 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 to somewhere around there. But yeah, I need to pin that down, so I'm gonna move you guys a bit if it's possible, because sometimes my cable is just a little icky. Yeah, so I have this one that I need to do. Then with this one comes all these little diamonds that will basically be sitting, I believe, on top of here. So there's all these little diamonds, bloop, 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 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there are 6 of them, so 12 in total. This one I don't think I'm gonna need yet. Then the other little thing is this one, which will be somewhere else as well. I can point to that in a second, because this one is for this little bit over here. This goes over here. It's like a, or this way. Yeah, there we go. This will go over there. Yeah. Small details, you say? Yes, of course. But yeah, those are the details that I need to do. Which yeah, it's gonna be a lot of pinning. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm a tiny bit nervous for that. Which I'm probably gonna need to grab these though. Yeah. It was really good. My tummy did not agree, so it was worth it. My tummy did not agree, so it was worth it. Luckily, I don't look like a knight after Taco Bell, as some Americans say. Well, at least I'm glad that it's not like that. To be honest, I've never had Taco Bell before. I'm not even sure if we have Taco Bell here in the Netherlands. But yeah, you do hear a lot about that. Yeah, that it's that your stomach won't recover from it. Like it's the most awful thing you can do to your stomach, except for when you have a stomach bug, because I think that might be a bit worse, but depends on who you ask probably. But yeah, need to know how far away this was from each other. Because this is the detail. The next one. Just got KFC, not Taco Bell. Yeah, we also got KFC or KFC. We got the KFC. No, we got KFC, McDonald's. I think we might have a Dunkin' Donuts in Amsterdam, but I'm not sure if I saw it. We got the Subway. We got those. Starbucks as well, because you know you gotta have that coffee place. Even though most people say that Starbucks isn't the best. Because yeah, what detail I'm gonna work on is this one. This is the detail. So I know it is a bit more closer, but let's go to my this one. Yeah, right. Yeah. Then if I go to my pattern, yeah, it is pretty close. Gotcha. Probably around half a centimeter, right? Oh, yeah, probably. Pumpkin spice though, yeah. I've never had. I went one time to a Starbucks to get a hot chocolate, and it was alright. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, I could have just gotten hot chocolate anywhere else, and it would taste the same. Because you know, it's just hot chocolate. It's not that special. At least for me, it is. Some people it might be more special. But yeah, because I don't like coffee, honestly. I only like it when it's in something, like in a cake or in a tart, or like dessert, basically. Because like a cake is different than a cake in English. Because we call a cake a cake in Dutch, but then you also a cake we also call tart, or tart, because we've got cake tart, and some other words, but it always gets very confusing because sometimes cake is tart in Dutch. So because tart is, I think, just a little different in English than it is in Dutch. And then we also got the fly, which is, I don't even know if there's an English word for that one. But and also a quiche. A quiche is different because we just call that hartige taart. Which is like, yes. You can have black bean coffee. Ah, okay. Yeah, I just don't like it. And they're like, yeah, you might like a latte or a coffee with milk, and I'm like, I don't like milk though. One, my stomach gets a bit upset about it, and two, I just don't like coffee, and I don't like milk, so just give me hot chocolate, because most of the time, yes, there is milk in hot chocolate, but most of the time it's drowned out by hot water as well. Because that's just cheaper, and I'm like, yes, I like my water-based hot chocolates. Although sometimes, when I've got like pure chocolate over from a different holiday here, where you can just get a lot of chocolate, which you can already buy as well. You can already buy the pepernoten, which is for Sinterklaas, which is a holiday with black peat. Which has been very controversial on the internet, because people outside of the country don't understand why we have it. And yes, I can understand that it's racist, but then again, it's also for children, and the thought behind it, they've twisted it a bit, which I don't like. But yeah, oh well. I don't really celebrate it anymore anyway. I just don't like that there's bashing on something that's for kids. And I'm like, Yeah. But oh well. We did just have a lot of chocolate with that one, so sometimes I make hot chocolate by melting it and then putting like oat milk or soy milk with it, because milk just doesn't go well with me. I usually make a double cafe mocha with oat milk, yeah. And I also can't decide if I like oat milk or soy milk more. But then one that I did try was rice milk, which I liked more than oat milk. Because sometimes, I don't know if you have that dessert as well, but it's a dessert with when you have leftover rice, you put it in milk overnight with some cinnamon in it, and you leave that overnight, and then in the morning or in the next evening you can have a little dessert or breakfast, but you can just have it plain like that and just warm it up again, or you can put either more cinnamon in it or a bit of sugar as well, if you like that. But I love that dessert. We call it rijstenpap, but I just don't know the English word for it, because it turns out not a lot of people know that dessert that I've talked to about that are English speaking or multilingual. But yeah, I really love it, because if you don't know what to do with leftover rice and you don't really want to make fried rice, you can just make a little dessert, and I love it. It's just, although I do recommend white rice or non-sticky rice, because some rice can get very sticky, and I've never tried that one with that before, but I imagine it's not that great. But yeah, with the leftover rice, you just put milk in it. You could keep it in the pan as well if you want. And yeah, you just reheat it and you got a dessert. And then I sometimes add a bit of brown sugar, but any sugar is fine. No, I don't think they did that. But you could even, if you don't like sugars, what my dad did was add, it's a more plant-based syrup, so there's the sugars from the plants and not added sugars. It's a more, what was the word for it again? I heard it before, and someone helped me with the words as well on stream a few times ago. But it's a bit more. I forgot the word again, but I really love it. Basically, it's nice. And that was the dessert before, or the thing that I liked to do with the leftover rice that we have, before I knew what fried rice was, or egg fried rice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pin everything down before or first though. But yeah, it's pretty good, if I say so myself. So that's one recipe I recommend. And you can use regular milk as well, but if you can't take that because you're lactose intolerant, any other type of milk that you like, you can use that. Yeah. Ooh. Going to get some cola, nice. Get that cola. Get the Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Yeah. Welcome to Pinning Hill. Or I don't know what to call this, but if you want to see a lot of pins in one project, come and join me. Because this is just for one side of one row. And you're back. Back with the Coca-Cola. Noise. Yeah, I'm gonna use a lot of pins again. Yes. Nice. You know, I should drink again as well. I should hydrate and be a good bean to myself. I just pinned my own finger. Sometimes I don't notice when, because this fair is already getting fucked up again if you can see it, but I sometimes forget that one layer on your skin doesn't hurt when you pin it or prick it. So sometimes I don't realize that I've literally pinned my own skin with my projects. Them all the pins. Yeah. Like, luckily I have this one with me if I need more. But there will be a lot of pins. Or see Kamui's new video by... Yes, I've actually been on a stream where she made the Yelan cosplay, and it looks amazing though. And I'm also following someone else that makes amazing Genshin cosplays as well. They're now making a Fatui Harbinger. I just forgot the name, but it's the one with the I believe she's in the new story quests, but I'm not sure. But at least they're making that one. The very scary or very angry lady with the white and black hair, with the cape and everything. Although almost everyone has a cape. I know very good descriptions. But yeah, someone else, they made a lovely Klee cosplay, which it looked so adorable. Oh my gosh. But it's a new person that I've been following that's been making Genshin cosplay as well. And yeah, I already love their Albedo's cosplay that Kamui made. But let's, because I don't know if they... Was it this person? Yeah! Avemprea is their name, if you can see. But it won't load because Wi-Fi. But yeah, they're... I'm just gonna show because that's a cool... Because yeah, this character. And they are working on the jacket. And they're Vemprea, I think that's how now you see the name. And they've just been working on a mock-up for the for the jacket. And oh wait, I don't know if they put the patterns here as well. Yeah, like these are the patterns. Just a few, you know. But they're pretty good as well. They made a very cute Klee cosplay. Look at it, it's so cute. But I mean, Klee is a very cute character. But yeah, they made that themselves as well. Although they use a lot of different techniques than what I do. But yeah, I found them via Kamui as well, because they put something in their stories and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. So I followed them now as well, because I think anyone that tries to make a Genshin cosplay is just amazing. You're a very cool and amazing being when you try and attempt something like a Genshin cosplay. And it's also just cool to see what kind of techniques they will use for things. Because I might think like, yeah, I would do that way, but someone else might think very differently and think, but no, you should do it this way. And you know, there's never a wrong way to do it. Some might just be easier than others. Like this. I'm definitely not using too many pins. What are you saying? Although when doing this before putting it on the fabric is a lot easier. Thankfully, this helps it a bunch actually. Super cute. I need to ask a makerspace to borrow their resin printer. Yeah, I hope that works. Because I don't even know if there are any makerspaces in the Netherlands, because I've never really thought about them. Also, I'm not the best at 3D modeling, but if I ever needed a 3D printer, I know a friend that has one, and if not, I can always go to school and be asking like, hey, I heard you guys have 3D printers. Could I borrow them? Or at least, could I send you the file of the thing that I want you to 3D print for me, please? And because I think they're alright with that. Because a cosplay friend of mine that went to the same school last year, I don't know if that how it really went with them, but they asked if they could 3D print something at school because they needed it for a cosplay, and they said, yeah, that's cool, we like to do a new project, but I don't know how that turned out. But I think it turned out well. But I could always ask school, be like, hey, are you cool with this? And I can get a yes or no. But if not, it only depends if my friend's 3D printer is doing alright. Because they have had a few problems with it. just a few, you know? Also, you can see how this was filled up. And now it's all gone. And this is only for one side. Whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. But it will help in the end. I have a 3D printer, but I need to print my vision and all the accessories. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That you want a resin printer for that, because then, especially for the vision, you want it as smooth as possible. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and make a resin mold and then pour resin myself. Although I'm a bit nervous about that part because I've never done anything with resin before. But if you can get a resin printer from somewhere, or at least use one somewhere, then that's amazing. Because I'm mostly gonna use foam clay because I know how to use that, or at least I'm gonna. I think I know how to use it. I've never actually used it before, but I'm gonna try my best. You know. It's a fun new thing to learn, I think. But yeah, the visions and all the accessories sometimes can be a bit difficult. And 3D printing can help a lot with that, yeah. I'm just gonna do a little snip. Okay, how am I gonna do this? I might then done a little oopsie. Because I'm going to make a mold out of them. I'm also tempted to just 3D print the accessories with the normal 3D printer and cover. Yeah, you could also do that. Because I've heard someone as well that does like make accessories out of resin. They make a 3D model first and then cast it, and then used the casted thing or use the mold to cast more of them instead of printing more. This is more difficult than I thought it would be. But I think I somewhat got it. I hope. Let's hope. Oh, that's your plan. You print some first and then make the silicone mold and then cast them into proper resin. Ah, okay. Because I thought you were, you know, if you a 3D resin printer. I mean, yeah, I guess you could do that as well. Doesn't matter kind of what 3D printer you use, but yeah. No, it makes more sense. Gotcha. My head was somewhere completely different, but you know, it's alright. For me, I'm just gonna try and see what I can do with foam, because I don't know. One, I'm not good with 3D modeling, and I don't know. I want to try with, because I've never tried it before with foam, and I'm gonna make like the things to cast it. I'm gonna make it out of clay because I've got some leftover clay that I'm never gonna use, I think, at least, or it's not the best kind of quality clay. So I want to use that to make the molds and such as well, or like the little try thingies for in the resin, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's kind of the same, but then without the 3D part, or the 3D printer part. Yes. Also, I think I'm able to pin everything, but not pin it down. I might just do it off stream as well, if I see that. Just look at the pins. Just look at it. Oh, sorry. I find it very funny. Yes. How many pins did you use in that product? Yes. Basically my answer. Yes. The resin printer resin is very weak, but I need but it needs less sanding while you usually make molds. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel that it also gets a bit smoother the first time around when you use the 3D resin printer. So if you want to make the smoothest mold with it, then yeah, makes sense. Because this will probably be the prep before I do the next stream for the cape. Which kind of probably be a while. I might also just start on it off stream if I am feeling up to it, you know. I'm just making a little swirly noodle, which probably could be less if I just cut out or cut a few things, which I might just try for this one. But then again, does it really matter? Does it? Because this is, I mean, it is fun to see how many pins I'll use, I suppose. But it's not the most exciting thing. Yeah. Usually make molds out of them. Okay. Nice. But yeah, it's gonna be, for me, it's the first time I'm gonna be using resin and such. And making molds as well. I've never done that. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool, I think. Here we go. But that also means my day is almost over. Which is like heck. Yeah, I'm scared. Or at least I'm a little I'm nervous for tomorrow, man. I need to use resin for Miko's. Oh yeah, for the headphones as well. So you can use it for a bunch of stuff, which is nice. Used for all the things. But yeah, I probably could have put away, but look at how pretty it is though. Look at it. Just look at it. It's too pretty. Also, one thing that I really need to buy is a ham, or like a ironing ham for my cosplays, because I have realized I'm missing it. Because the fancy like ironing boards I have at school already have those. It has a like an extra arm with the ironing board that you mostly use for sleeves or if things just need it, you know. But yeah, then I go home and I'm like, oh yeah, I actually need that as well. Shucks. But then I keep forgetting to buy it. Or at least when I go to a shop, I'm like, oh, they don't have it. Because I need to buy it online, which is alright. I can do that. But you know, I need to be home, and I don't think I'm gonna be home quite a lot the next few weeks. Although it mostly depends on my my schedule for school as well. Oh. Such a interesting thing to say. But okay, all the pins are in here. This one was full, right, guys? Look at how many I've left. Yeah, the tailor's ham. It's a pretty nice thing. It's pretty cool to have. Because then, at least for like, the one thing that I am gonna look for is if they also have like the sleeve equivalent of it. Because I haven't seen that one yet. too much of it. But yeah, I think I am gonna stop. This will eventually be placed on this rim over here. You guys know a tiny bit of how it will look like. Ta-da! That's the detail I want to do. But it's gonna take a hot minute to pin everything down. But so you know that's kind of what it's gonna look like. I will pin it down and then put a picture on the Discord for you beans to see that are in the Discord. So yeah, that's that. Let's go to there. Oopsie. Let's see, is there a cool bean live today? Because I don't know if there's a cool bean. Oh, there's a lot of cool beans live. Ooh. Although, do I want to raid into someone today? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna bop out of here and not, because I'm not really having the energy. Because it's hot in here, and I'm like, ugh. I just want to go to my room and just lay down for a bit. So I think I'm just gonna stop it right here. If you're curious when if I'm gonna stream again, I've got my Discord. You can join just for the schedule, or if you want to join cool stuff like Luna has done today. So yeah, if you want to join because of that, you're also welcome to do that. My schedule's in there for this whole week. I've got 4 streams planned. Tomorrow I'll be back with some games, and then this weekend for some crafts. Also, hi YouTube, because this video or this stream will be on YouTube as well. All of my progress for this cosplay will be on YouTube, because I want to have an archive of stuff to be like, look what I did. You know, I also started because I wanted to join TwitchCon, but yeah, we all know what happened there, and if you don't, then probably for the best. But yeah, if you're just curious to see other things that I've done so far, you can join there. Then I just need to do this. Yes, there we go. I think that's everything I wanted to say. I want to thank you all so much for joining, for the stretches and the hydrations. And I hope everyone has a lovely rest of their week.
The time is 6 o'clock p.m.
Thanks, laptop. Let's give you a little thanks before we go. Because they're a part of the stream. Thank you for the best. Telling us time, because it's time for me to go. It's time to eat dinner as well. I can't forget that. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I hope to see you back again soon. And if not, see you again another time, whenever you can. But for now, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.